Good evening, respectful judges. I am Muda Kumar. I am currently pursuing B.Tech third year at Vattaman College. During one month internship at Vercel Academy on Vercel Academy in Mainstam. So I regularly attend 4 week live classes sessions. So I have real time experience on building building full stack on Mainstam. How applications should be going to build. So here are the goal of internship. So the main goal of the internship was to gain practical knowledge and hands-on experiences on full stack web development. So understand how real world this application is going to be designed through the and deployed. So through the live sessions, I will build the completely project called a HomelyHub, which is Airbnb clone. And this project helped me to learn step by step to how we'll be going to school. So where will I express a lot of efficiency and how content will be going to interact, how going to connect to the backend. That is everything you can learn from our live classes session mentor. So the detailed project requirements. The goal of the home layout project is to create platform where user can list projects. The major project includes features like such as the Azure authentication and secure logging using MongoDB JW sessions. So JW session is an authentication dashboard for host, dashboard for user, and dashboard for authentication who can host their properties for an earning, so that's for earning, to reserve, serve, and reserve. Booking system to use the reserve pay and I just use the MongoDB for the authentication, sign up authentication. This requirement will give complete understanding of the real marketplace based on functionals, how to design them scalability and usability, such as user authentication, such as implementing features, real-time communication with real-time chat bots with help assistance. Included AI to make much better for useful how user can be identified their places and how such as narratives. The booking system is available and based on their locality and their performance, how they interact. So accordingly will be going to be analyzed. So the sets as implementation, dynamic sets and filters. We added dynamic sets and filters. Each listing is added particularly time to time and day to day booking systems. Everything will be stored on MongoDB. And also you can document the booking is availability, the host property tools and review ratings across the platform and services. Every all mobile device responsible available to handle the platform. Platform is used responsible to work smoothly and mobile responsible. So complete understand how real world market is based on this application. I place the how design will be going to work on the real time applications. So I included much more features. I try to more much features to include more how experience to interact with them to get more one.
Good morning, judges. Today is fifth architecture design the main stack development. The entire project was built in using main stack. This project, which is a JavaScript stack development framework. The architecture is divided into four main parts. The MongoDB database, which can store the MongoDB database, which can store the user data and user list details. And Express is handled to REST APIs that connect to front-end to backend. Front-end backend and database which absolutely manage the user interface and allows to interact with the user websites and the backend and Node.js is act as a runtime environment executing the backend JavaScript logics. The architecture was follows MVC model view control pattern. The MongoDB handle the data and React handle the interface the websites. So expresses and it's handle the communications to the controller. So how it provides modular database scalable efficiency designs to the make efficiency designs to the make maximum accuracy to user friendly and extends to user how you interact able to the websites. So the more components and the React knowledge is in the client side and the server side, so they are both in logic, business logic. You can interact with it. The next one is end-to-end solutions. The focus on the front-end and basic logic vision, how user interact with them, and focus recording them. You can, of course, focus on the front-end, how user lead, how user reduce their memory, how user control the front-end, and user be able to operate the front-end design, and how backend will be going to perform the logics, perform the runs. The overall power solutions is one type overpack review, main stack or stack review. The power of JavaScript. Of course, the power of JavaScript is showing this interesting. I learned a lot of full stack web development means the understanding of both front end and back end is side of web application. The focus on the user see the design lives, interactions built using React components that lives and interaction using returns. The backend focus on logic, database, management, user authentication, built using Node.js and Express.js. The database handles the MongoDB connects everything stored dynamically, working on both sides, server side and client side. The web communicate functionally as single systems. Single system. So the main stack for Express.js, React.js, and Node.js. MongoDB store are flexible JSON file, JSON like document. The Express.js backend framework creating server APIs and React.js frontend library to use interactive users interactive to make it runtime. Of course, Node.js is a runtime that lets to run on JavaScript servers. Since all our technology is in JavaScript development to smooth efficiently main stack. To efficiently full stack to main stack. Experience in a single language to cross the entire development to manage the whole of this main stack. So the power of JavaScript is can be it can be useful to build whole big projects, web applications, dash the implementation of code to deployment. Yeah, I deployment already the code. Night only I deployed the Vercel in. I fronted deploy Vercel and backend I deployed the railway. Night only I deployed the successfully deployed. But I didn't added the raise the authentication for payment. So I added this MongoDB JWT authentication sessions. That's only able to handle the because I have tomorrow some exams. I can't handle to all of the errors. That's why I cross the all of this. That's why I added those only. I absolutely making my futures better than that. Okay. So the implementation details across from the code. So that during the week of realization we built the Homely project which is the Airbnb clone. Okay, the starting with the front end and ending with the deployment. I used to React routers and navigation. The build was the backend was Node.js and Express.js and LPS with data stored in MongoDB. Mongoose and my model JWT were implemented user authentication. Okay, this application is responsible modular real applications. There is a code to deployment. I deployed the front end and Vercel and backend and the railway extension. I added all environment keys, what are the required in the backend. I tested using CRUD is one of the tools which can use to handle the logical errors to fix of them. So I did the MCP server to handle all the errors and it can be rectified the all of the code and analyze it and you can fix the code. That that's why I'm able to fix all the errors and able to deploy the projects. Of course, the future environments. The future environments will be additional features. We can add the project includes several features behind the basics. They can add the properties with list. They can rating their books. Okay, since, of course, I added the two-side platform, user-side platform and host-side platform. Where host can add their properties that's like earning post their properties to earn money and where user like guest properties where can browse the listing products and booking the all the systems, added the systems, the playgrounds which can be analyzed. Payment gateway integration. I unable to add the payment integration, but I of course add the future integrations. And it must be add to AI features to include interact with them responsibly, lively with local languages. Local language they must be added. Of course, my conclusion to get away from the internship. In conclusion, one internship at Webstack Academy has very valuable experience. So not only learned the main stack, but I also understand how to real world application are designed, developed, and deployed. It's improved the technical communications and teamwork and problem solving abilities. Building the homework, building the homely Airbnb can give me real confidence to working with individually stack development projects. Overall, this is the point to point help to the connecting academy with the real world challenges to build the problems. I truthfully thankful to Webstack Webstack Academy to giving this opportunity. We're thankful. Let us discuss on demo. I will show you the demo project.
Here are the all code judges, backend and frontend. The frontend logically all of this routing, controlling media events, everything I added. JavaScript routing. And I deployed. I used it to Docker, which is helps to deploy the backend. And frontend I used the Vercel only. So yeah, all of the components. Everything will be on JXS one is for React main stack. MongoDB Reacts on and here is like show you the deployment where you can deploy. This is the actual home page of the dashboard where user can host list their properties and able to book the properties places that's only be. So this is the user interface using build the React only and JavaScript for logic building. So this is a content table where you can search the cities such as Dubai. This suggests it's already working, everything is going on. And this exploration section. And let me show you one thing. This is working real time. I will show you the backend. I can easily log out the section. I easily log out it. And I can show you this is the actual local run which is running. And it is actually deployed. So I can use the deployed one and that will be okay, will be able to run. So first two one is a host dashboard and two add is a user guest dashboard. I will show you the guest dashboard, then I will go through. Then we go through host dashboards. So is this working real time and able to log it? Okay. Then we go to book a property which you able to want. Suppose we want this. Display the properties details and when whatever ways are required. Uh, so wherever if you want 12.0.1.1.2025 3.0.2025 I want to book this reserve. Okay. Check out the must date be after date. Okay. Okay. I reserve the book and it was the payment detection. I use payments. Where can I add? Basically, is the successfully your payment is going to confirmed. There is actual trip your plans where you can see the past and futures. getting some errors, I think. Let me fix. Here are the all listed properties. So which kind I recently booked to wealth and level 13, which is getting confirmed your upcoming, which is next day. This is fast where we already booked and confirmed will be seated. It can show it is a wait list where we can like it or not. Something will be show you. It is a lively interactive with the user anyone of them. So one more thing I added which is the short word service to getting the real-time experience with users and interaction with them, and where a user able to use the properties where can easily cancel and somehow accordingly able to do and manage the so is the added few things, and he can able to cancel the booking also. I did that one also fixed it. So the cancel is it successfully. So this is working the fully real time working. So is a backend will be added the dark mode and work mode also. Everything will be on air is which city I will show the property listing and where we can list the properties. Next I will show the host properties. We can redirect with the host directions where you can easily suppose you want to find a place of the guest one, and this is a list of properties for first one. I have the account but I will try to log in. This is some host, this is for host, this is for user. So I log in for host directions. This is not predefined data, this is working on JWT authentication. I will show you the MongoDB which will be have the all user authentication. Everything working on real time. I will show you the application of the everything on here you can categories, components and conversations. Not all of this is the payment integration, products, properties, everything I'll be there. So it is the dashboard of the host which can list their properties and booking, we can see all booking, earnings, everything able to see. It's managed to, oh, it is not working yet. This is the host dashboard which can be able to this list their properties according to the user and able to manage their all of the function properties listings and their dashboards easily add this and then can analyze and is able to add their properties. So we can add their properties accordingly and the list unable to confirm that everything will be manually working. So I didn't add it much at a profile section. I will try to add it more on this. So this is the one I will show you the MongoDB and so everything is connected with each other. The booking system is also added the dropping and other things. This is the dashboard of the user where user not able to book. It is able to post the listing properties, bookings, and how many properties are able to book. Able to see. Everything's on this and dashboards. So so I didn't add much CLA, so I designed the host dashboards how it will look like. And like that only. Now I will. This is the night time I applied the project. And I only deployed, and here is the backend I deployed. This is the backend I deployed with arrays. I added all variables and deployments. It is successfully deployed tonight only. Successfully deployed the whole block able to see all of them. And here is the Vercel I got much. Where this is the Vercel I added the night. So the make it up repository is the make it up repository. I will add a front and backend. Everything is functionally working. So this is actual Dashboard of the host where can is the book and all of the things able to do and it is everything is working. There is the property, use the details of dashboard, and you can explore all of the properties but not able to book and able to do things. So just show them in the link. So this is actual property. I hope you understand properly. This is my project. I lot of faced many challenges, many issues and servers and client sides. Their or API extensions, access is not responding. The code may be getting all of errors. So I will my seniors will be guided me to help with this project. They are my colleagues. And helped me to build all of this and guided me. I already know about Minstack that I able to deploy. I can easily deploy all of them. So I hope you understand my project. So thank you me giving this opportunity. Thank you me giving thank you very thankful for the opportunity. Thank you.